I've got to tell you, I am absolutely so excited. Why? Find out in just a few seconds. What's up YouTube, Dave here with Seeing Through a Lens, and thanks for stopping by the channel. And if you haven't stopped by here before, please be sure to click on that subscribe button and click on the bell icon so you can be notified of new videos. So guys, I'm absolutely jacked here. I'm really excited. Why? A few days ago I made a video about the Oculus Rift. Yes, the Oculus Rift, which is a virtual reality headset. This thing was absolutely amazing. I borrowed my hair. That's a box behind me. Anyway, so I was lucky enough to have the experience of using this at my nephew's house. So again, shout out to Damn It Bradley, and thanks ever so much for that. And quite frankly, this thing just blew me away. Virtual reality, I couldn't believe it. It's so real. You really have no concept of walking around in someone's living room. You actually think you're immersed into the game or into whatever the experience is. And quite frankly, honestly, you got to experience it to experience it. You got to try it to experience it. So I was lucky enough to borrow it, take it home, and if you watched my video, and I'll put the link up here to that video, just bang my elbow on this box which I'm about to open, but never mind. That's how excited I am. So yeah, I'll put the link up there to that video, but basically I took it home. You have to tether it to a computer. I guess the most suitable that I thought computer that I had, because it's got to run on Windows, was a Surface Book 2. That thing's got, you know, the right amount of memory. It's got an i7 processor. You know, it's got a GeForce GTX 1050 graphics card, but I couldn't get it working because of the way that the laptop is architected. You cannot access the graphics card, the GTX 1050 card, the way that the Oculus Rift wants you to. So sadly, I had to give it back. So the thing for me was, you know, I could have gone out and built a gaming computer. You really need a high-end computer to kind of run these things. So I could have gone out and built a gaming computer. I could have gone and bought something like a Razer laptop, which would have enabled me to use it. But you know what? You're getting into some big money, and you know, I mean, I'm not a gamer. I like to sort of have a little tinker and a little play around, but not really a gamer. But quite frankly, even not being a gamer, I think after you've been in these 3D kind of virtual reality games, it'd be really a hard struggle to sit there on a two-dimensional game, PlayStation, whatever. I know the PlayStation's got some VR, but you know what I mean. The general kind of gaming, it would be really hard to do that, because you know what? It's just not as realistic as being dumped into a virtual reality world. So anyway, I'm waffling away. What I decided to do was to try and get the Oculus Quest, which is the latest version. So it's the Oculus Rift, Oculus Rift S. Both of those are tethered. The Rift has got the external sensors, so you place those in the corner of your sort of play area, and they're the sensors back to the visor. And there are limitations with that. Now don't get me wrong, it was amazing, but there are limitations to that, and that's why the Rift S has got no external sensors anymore. All the sensors, it's got 4 cameras, they're built into the headset itself. So all you've got on the Rift S is a cable which goes to your graphics card on your computer. But the Oculus Quest, no computer needed. Everything is running in the visor. So it's got the same, I don't know if they're exactly the same, but it's the same concept. The 4 cameras in the visor, there's no external sensors, there's no cable going to any computer or anything like that. Everything is running in the visor. Is it any good? Well, I think it's going to be brilliant. And you know what? It's going to give you that freedom of not wanting to trip over cables and stuff like that. And I think, you know, it's just going to be very interesting. So I tried to order one of these things, and you know what? They are like rocking horse. Nothing from Amazon. Oculus was well into July before delivery. and yeah, I couldn't get hold of one, so I was kind of a little bit sad because I was kind of pumped after using it the other day, and you know, I just wanted to get hold of one. Then my nephew, damn it Bradley, he managed to source me one, so I'm not going to say where from, but guys, here it is, the Oculus Quest. Let's get this baby unboxed. Trusty knife. So excited about this. So, clear it up to do in a minute. Let's slide this out. There we go. That's over there. In fact, let's just pop that down there. Ooh, so nice. Nice substantial box, and there it is. So this is the contents of the box. We have one VR visor, and you know what, it's actually not that heavy. I've got to say, it's not that heavy. Yeah, so you see you've got the dusty, well, it could just be my fingerprints. You've got the 4 cameras. I'll just show you there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the edges. This is what the inside looks like. In fact, there's a little thing here. Before you start, install the Oculus app, so Google Play and Apple iOS. And yeah, there's the 2 lenses. You've got a little focus button on the side here just to bring the lenses in and out. So yeah, if you I don't know, wear glasses or something like that, or just need to focus, the on-off button here, various sort of adjustments to the visor. I'm going to pop that on in a minute anyway, and yeah, it looks good. Just a couple of protective bits there. Let's get those out. Yeah, the interesting thing about this is there's no speakers. So on the Oculus Rift, I'm not sure about the Rift S, I don't think the Rift S has it either, but the Rift had kind of like headphone pads on here for the sound, but I believe that this sound is transported somehow, which makes it feel a bit surroundy. But if you want to, you can plug an external set of earbuds in there if you want to use your own earbuds. So you know, that's a possibility if that's what you want to do. Let's pop that down for a sec. Okay, so these are 2 controllers, which are actually your hands. So you know, easy as that. That's them, left and right. So that's various buttons. Pop those down there. Nothing else in the box. Well, apart from this box. So in here we have. Okay, so in here we've got a spacer. This is a spacer if you wear glasses, so it just kind of keeps it a little bit away from your face. That clicks onto the inside, but we won't be requiring that. You've got USB-C power brick, some instructions which I'm not going to bother getting out, and you've got a very long USB-C cable. Again, I'm not going to necessarily get that out because I don't really need that right now. So yeah, that's what's in that box, and that's it, guys. So, oh wait a minute, I lie. If I take this out, there's a bunch of documentation in there, and 2 pen-light batteries. So we'll have those out because they power the controllers. So the controllers here, just like the Oculus Rift and the Rift S, just a magnetic, just comes off like that, and we'll slide the battery in like so. That's that one. We'll just get the other one done. Again, magnetic. So conventional battery, so that's quite good. This is obviously rechargeable via USB-C, so that's pretty good. Don't know, I think they say 2 to 3 hours of whatever usage, so I shall let you know what that is. So the next thing, guys, is to get the application downloaded to my phone to get the thing set up. So guys, you don't actually need a computer, as I said, to run this, nor do you need one to actually get the games downloaded or anything like that. So it's not just games, I mean it's a whole bunch of things that you can download to these devices. So guys, like I said, you don't need a computer to run this, you don't need a computer to download any of the content either. All the content runs on this visor. I think it's running a Snapdragon processor 835 or 845, I'm not entirely sure, I think it's the 835. You could probably look on the box, but yeah, I mean I don't know anything about the graphics capabilities or anything like that, but I will be bringing you a full review very soon. I just wanted to get it out of the box and really kind of start playing with it. So the easiest way to get your content on here and to kind of interact with this thing is actually from your smartphone. You download the Oculus application and you've got a bunch of titles that are trending there. You've got, once it goes, you've got the store here with all the different, I don't know if that's scrolling or not, with all the different titles that you can download, and everything's done from here to there. So pretty good. So the one thing people said about the Rift and the Rift S is that when it's plugged into a computer and it's plugged into the television, you've got the visor, what's going on, and if you're with a bunch of people, friends, whatever, you can also see what's going on the TV. Well, you can still do that. You can either simultaneously cast to your phone, or you can cast to a media device. So if you've got a smart TV, or I don't know, maybe Apple TV or something like that, whatever device that you've got, that, Chromecast, I think Chromecast is the big one that everyone's talking about. So if you've got a Chromecast, you can cast to the TV so everyone can kind of see what you're doing, because you do look a little bit crazy wandering around in your own world, in your own VR world, even though you're in someone's living room or your own living room or a basement like I'm in now. I don't know. But the thing is that you can do it. So anyway, I'll be testing all that out. I mean, I just want to end this video now because I'm excited to get this thing set up and to start playing with it. And you know what, guys? Yeah, I just feel like a big kid right now for the first time in I don't know how many years. So yes, this is the most exciting thing that, this is the most exciting piece of tech that I've been interested in a long time. In the YouTube kind of making videos about technology, that's probably like a day or 2 days. No, seriously guys, really excited to get this set up, to start using it and to bring you guys a full review. So don't forget guys, all this stuff is my own, bought with my own money, nobody's given me anything. No, nobody's given me anything, so I will bring you an honest review. So I've had the benefit of using the Rift and the Rift S. Now this is the Quest. I'm going to give you my feedback and my comments and what I think in just a few days. So guys, please click on that subscribe button, click on the bell icon so you don't miss that video, and I will be back in the next few days. If you've got any comments, questions, anything like that, please leave them in the comments section below. I'm Dave for Seeing Through a Lens, and I will see you the next time.